Hey guys, well, I just meant to start this video about 4 times and I just wasn't comfortable. I was too hot and everything just felt uncomfortable, so I went and put a t-shirt on and put my hair up. Now here we are. I was just getting some downloads earlier about mouths being sewn together, you know, like in a horror film where the mouth is sewn together, stitched together, and it's to be ripped open. I don't know where I saw that. This is like a vision of the current energies that are happening around at the moment. Happening around, you know what I mean? Anyway, so the sun and the 8 of Pentacles just fell out. So I'm going to put them back in, but the initial energy coming out. I usually say, I mean, lots of people always just say, the sun is the most positive card in the deck. And I'm not feeling the sun. I hate the sun. I'm not gonna lie. I know the flowers need it to grow and all of that. This is how I feel when the sun comes out. Reverse 9 of Pentacles. Like she's out in the garden, like harvesting, and it's beautiful. But even though it's uncomfortable, this uncomfortable feeling I was feeling this morning, it is about heat. It is about the sun. The sun doesn't make you comfortable. Look, they're actually fighting. This is the after tarot deck. That these kids are actually fighting over a red flag. What else do you think of when you think of a red flag? Like a red rag to a bull. These guys have like... I mean, Taurus energy is the bull, so... I mean, these guys are fighting over the red rag. What is the red rag? It's the thing that draws the bull in. It's not something you want as such. The bull doesn't want the rag. It's agitated by the rag. It's agitated by it. That is about it's about working. Each time you do something, you get better at it, blah, blah, blah. I would say with that, combining with the sun, that good things are coming in with something you've been working on, but that's kind of a mundane thing to say, but that is what those cards together would normally mean. And we want this back in upright position, so I'm going to put them all back in and we're going to keep shuffling up. And I'm going to tell you about what I wrote down before coming on. Earlier today I had some spare time and I was like meditating and this came to me. So it's about man, a masculine energy. I don't even know if I can say what I've written down here. Something about them being too soft, but masculine energy, softening, the feminine energy. I think it's got something to do with the full moon in Libra it's about to hit. When we got 2 jumpers together, these little pairs want to come out today. We've got the Empress and the King of Pentacles. Now that's a nice pair. I would say if that is people, literally, like if this is you and somebody else, either one or the other, you know, it's not a bad partnership to have. This is a woman, a female energy, a feminine energy that takes anything you give her and multiplies it. She knows how to take care of the home, the family, whatever it is. She's good at growing stuff. If you don't want kids or anything like that, congratulations on being child free, and also that could still represent you. It doesn't have to be the mother, you know, how she's stereotypically seen. This can be someone that just takes ideas and actually does them, as opposed to just talking about them. She walks the walk, doesn't just talk the talk. Walk the walk, don't just talk the talk. And the more I look at these cards, the more I see evidence that this is a matrix, and it always has been, and they knew it back then. It's just the way these corns are drawn and the trees in the background. Anyway, so I said something yesterday about a tree in the background on something. It seemed to be glitching, like a glitch in the matrix, but anyway, so we've got the King of Pentacles. I don't know what I'm talking about there. That was from yesterday's video. With King of Pentacles is a guy that has it all. He's very rich, he's very stubborn as well. Bullish, pig-headed, I want to say pig-headed. But at the same time, that's what's got him where he is today. It's also why he's on his own. If you've got a King of Pentacles in your life, I'm hearing struggle love. One of them's not giving the other one as much financial aid as they should, or financial aid. What do I mean? Just equality. Equality. If you're going to be in a partnership and you haven't got a shared bank account, and say, I'll just give an example. One is a man, one is a woman. So the man's not sharing with the woman, and then she goes and buys a lottery ticket and wins, and she's like, "Fuck you! I want a divorce." This is what I'm sort of picking up. This is really strange. I was picking that up, and then Ace of Pentacles was just right there on the bottom. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything to do with, so far, there's nothing here to do with what I was thinking earlier, the downloads I was getting. They were about cancel culture and men not speaking their truth. I've got a Knight of Cups here. It's a little male figure. He is immature. The males are immature now. Males, maybe not immature. They're trying too hard to fit into something that they don't know what the fuck to do with themselves like a lot of the time. There are a lot of confused ones. I'm not saying you're confused. I'm saying there are a lot of confused ones. If you're watching this back on YouTube, this is Mystic Lady Tarot 777, and this was a live I did on my Instagram, and I'm uploading those videos now to here if I deem them worthy. So I'm going to upload this. If you see it on YouTube, please like and subscribe, because if you subscribe, I get up to, I think it's 1,000 followers, then I can go live, which is all I want to do, really. So that's why I go live on Instagram and then upload it here. My cat wants to come in. He's looking at me. That could be a sign, an actual sign that cat spirits have been around me seriously for about the last couple of weeks in the weirdest little ways. Like one time I looked up, I was walking my dog and I looked up and I saw a cloud. It was the exact shape of an actual cat. It had a fucking face and a tail and everything. And so, oh yeah, and then I turned around, carried on walking up the road, and these two cats, one was chasing the other one, or they might have been friends, I don't know, but they darted across the street in front of me and ran up like an alleyway. And obviously I've got two cats. Not obviously, if you didn't know that, but I have. One is over there licking her hand, and the other one's right here on the other side of the windows going, rah, trying to come in. So cat spirit could be important for you at the moment. What does cat spirit mean? Meow. What does it mean to me? I mean, it's something to cuddle, it's cozy. They're a lot more loyal than you think they are, but at the same time, they won't take any shit. That's why they have claws. Don't fuck with them. It's all about respect. They're respect animals. Cats are respect animals. So you respect them and they'll respect you back. It's a mutual respect. They teach you how to touch people as well. They actually teach you how to touch people. Because, like, if you touch a cat gently and it likes it, you know, if it doesn't like it, it will go, eh, why are you touching me like that for? And it's about respect, and it teaches you how to treat people. If you've had cats when you were kids, you know, I thought that when I was a kid. I used to be stroking my cat thinking that. You know, getting those downloads as a kid. I've always seen cats in that way. So anyway, the cards that just fell out is what you want to know. We have got, after that Knight of Cups, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 7 of Cups, guys. You can feel left out in the cold. If all you do is think and talk and no action. We want to be this Empress and not this King of Pentacles. It's like, this poor Knight of Cups is weak and deluded. And at the same time, the world is in the future position, so it's like there is going to be a fresh start. I think that we can change the times with patience and kindness. That's why I was talking about cats. Patience and kindness. Also, they don't speak. They are mute, but they are vocal. Like, people would be like, how do you know what an animal wants? You know what an animal wants. It doesn't need to speak your language. Communication is so much deeper than language. Like, do you know what I mean? Excuse me. Let me see. Let me have a look at these little messages here. See if there's anything coming through. I feel like someone's had a little bit of a windfall, and it feels like there's somebody else who's pretending to like root for them. It could be an ex who's still a good friend, or a friend who secretly in competition with you, something like that. But we've got here a layout. The way I just laid it out while I was waffling to you, it was obviously intuitively done. We've got the 5 of Pentacles right now, smack bang in the middle underneath that Empress, with delusion on one side and harvest on the other. So I just want to say keep dreaming. But I feel like there's someone here that's had a little windfall. The Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles are now mirroring each other on either side of this Empress. What I said about the woman, someone winning and someone that didn't ever give to them, and someone getting a windfall or a big win and suddenly saying, well, fuck off, you know, screw you. You show me who you were and I'm going to do me now. Really simple. That is where the fresh start is coming from, you know, this Wheel of Fortune. I want whoever this is to understand their true power and not give it away to a masculine or the other way around. If you are the masculine, it's about giving more love to yourself, quite honestly. And if you are a masculine watching this, there it is, a bit lighter there. So you want to put the love into yourself at the moment, and that will get you to reap your rewards. That will get you to reap your rewards. The Knight of Cups. If you choose all out of all these cups, if you choose this correctly, which I'm saying is loving yourself, self-love, self-concept. I couldn't think of that word. Self-love, self-concept, all of these things are going to come in handy in regards to your manifesting. You can't do any manifesting without those things. Oh, a bit too many fell out then. I don't think that counts. I will say the Ace of Swords is on the bottom. So if you don't believe me, I just want to say this is the truth. That is what Spirit wants to say. Truth comes out. If you feel triggered by what I'm saying, like if you're a masculine that doesn't speak your truth that often, you're scared, you know, you're frightened. What I wrote earlier was being afraid to speak, speaking quietly, afraid truth will offend, afraid truth will offend. What the fuck is that? If truth offends, like, what? Think about it. The truth is the truth. I know what the message is. The main message for this reading is, as is. See things as they really are. The isness, the isness, and the now-ness. And don't be fucking deluded about it. These masculines are deluded. Oh, and they're young ones as well. And this is my biggest fear at the moment. So, don't let fear and doubt. Ooh, something needs to give. Look at that. The Tower means that everything needs to fall apart in order for better to be rebuilt on the other side. Cancel culture vibes. Men, emasculated, too soft, masculinity waning. The moon is actually waxing gibbous in Libra right now. And that affects the pancreas, What else? Bladder. I feel like you might have been getting some digestive issues at the moment. Someone out there, because I just felt the urge to speak about the bladder, the gastro, and the gastro system, you know? That's what Libra controls. So it will be sensitive at the moment. I wrote something down about the full moon coming up. No, there's nothing. It's just in Scorpio on Friday. So yeah, full moon vibes. You often feel full a few days beforehand, which is now, from now until Friday. You might feel full of moon. That happens to a lot of women. Because we have that womb space, it fills with moon. It's so weird. And it affects the digestive system and all of that. It will be extra because it's in Libra right now. But then it moves into Scorpio, which controls like the genitals and the urethra. So if you have been having trouble like urinating, I know that sounds a bit weird, a bit too much information. What are you doing here, Mr. Devil? Toxins, things that... This usually Pisces moon energy. I would say toxins and things that you know aren't good for you, just cut them out at the moment. Yeah, I tried to do my makeup today. I'm not very good at it. So I just didn't want you to have to put up with that ridiculous eyelash filter when I go like this, an eyelash appears on the card or something. Oh, look, 3 of Cups is on the bottom. It's going to be a time of celebration. This Knight of Pentacles. The cruelty of the horse came out yesterday. I saw this as cruelty of the oxen working in the field. And the horse didn't want to be there. I don't know why that came to me. I didn't post that video on YouTube. That was just on my Instagram. But, yeah, he's on the bottom again. So I just feel like that's the standard meaning. It's going to be... There are celebrations ahead. Like you have been promised, and you have been promised this fresh cycle. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about. I see you dealing with delusions, working out what's real, maybe accepting that other people around you are winning, or perhaps you're winning and you don't want to give to somebody else. There's energy of feeling left out in the cold. That would be the person that didn't win. But I also want you to sort of collect your thoughts at the moment, even though these are pentacles and it's time for harvesting reality, harvesting what is real, noticing what is real, not delusion. Real, not delusion. It's real. This is a fight against... This is a war. This is a spiritual war against reality. Well, I mean, I always tell people to manifest by getting deluded and starting to... Oh, can you still hear me? I'm going to press it again just to make sure. Just to make sure that it is still working. I don't know if the sound's still working or not. Let's hope it bloody works. I'll have to watch it back afterwards before posting. But I'll post it straight on my Instagram. Look, I got all distracted and flustered. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles and Lovers. They came out for yesterday's video. These guys are just saying, choose yourself. Same as what I said yesterday. It's either or, you know. It's actually bleeding into this reading because it's either or. It's fake or reality, guys. There's no... It's fake or real. I haven't got the Dream Dictionary on me right now. Damn, I would do that. I want to do that in all my videos from now on. But, oh, justice is on the bottom again. Yesterday we were talking about the fake justice. We're talking about the justice system falling. We're talking about needing a revolution. And today... we're seeing the masculine regaining control of who he really is. The feminine's doing fine. It could be because the moon's in Libra right now. It feels like very feminine control. The feminine is in control. I don't chase, I attract. That kind of energy. And I multiply whatever you give to me and let it grow. Yeah, the masculine's facing a death of the soul, death of the ego. The phallic symbol is meaning less and less these days, and men are controlling that narrative, believe it or not. They don't want the dick to be so important. They want true equality, but women went a long way, you know, to deserve orgasms, to work out they could even have them, for men to even admit that. I'm not saying anything else about that subject, but I am seeing somebody giving somebody else the world here. He's giving you the world. There's a man handing a woman the world, or they're handing it to each other. That is true equality. There's a death of the man, the phallic symbol. There's a death of that happening. And on the other side is the man and the woman giving each other equal love, respect, adoration, worship each other, you know? We're talking about kings and queens energy without seeing any kings and queens. We'd set that King of Pentacles there. And then the Empress is all the queens wrapped into one. So, you know, the first car's out, we're talking about kings and queens. This isn't... He's got a long way to go. The young knight has a long way to go. He's stuck in delusion, but as long as he turns that around, he feels left out. The young guy feels left out of society. He doesn't know what to say. He doesn't know how to speak up. And we're back to what I wrote down before I started. The guys don't know how to speak up. They're worried that their truth will offend. We need men to speak up. We need men to speak loudly and clearly now. We've got the 10 of Cups. If they speak up, you know, the world will be theirs. They'll have everything they ever wanted. I'm just going to end it there because I'm going to end it there. I don't need a reason. That's the end of the reading. My cat wants to come indoors. My dog's asking for something else. I'm being torn by animals. In the meantime, yeah, please subscribe because I'd like to go on live straight on YouTube. This was live on Instagram and then posted to YouTube afterwards. I hope you liked it, guys. Love you guys. Bye.